Hi everyone, this is a new video about my app, about updates I've made, the problems I faced and the goals that we will set on the next week. First things first, sorry about the quality of the video. I thought recording the MacBook screen with a camera would be a great idea, but during editing I clearly understand that it wasn't. So in the next video I will record the screen directly and use only static camera, so there should be no artifacts. And of course I would like to say thank you for all of your comments, subscriptions and likes. I do really appreciate that. They help me to stay motivated making this video. This time I decided not to show you the final result right away. Instead I will explain step by step what I did. This way you will better understand why I made certain choices. So let's start. First thing, I had a bug. When moving from the main screen to the settings screen, where you set the number of hours, it always showed 24 hours by default, but I wanted to show the time that was already set before. Of course I fixed this. The problem was that I created the segue transition incorrectly during the initial step. I've also decided to reset the hours and minutes values after clearing the daily stats. The time stats at the top of the screen are now gray by default. When you add some time, they change to green and red. But now I realize this is not the best logic. In the next update, if you add only positive time, the stats will stay green and gray. Red will appear only if you add negative time as well. Another update. I thought it would be helpful if users could see how much time is still free during the day. I mean time that they haven't used or added yet. So now I added a new section showing the remaining time. It updates automatically when you change the total hours for the day. And the biggest and my favorite visual update, I changed the app's colors completely. I really like the Apple Fitness app, so I use it as a reference. Now the daily stats are shown in a more highlighted, separate section. Besides that, I updated the colors of most alerts to make the app more pleasant to use. When you add time, the message now has a color matching the type of activity. At first I wanted to change only the enter button color, but while the green button looked good, the red one felt like it was about to delete something, so I decided to color only the message, not the button in the alert. Here you can see how the alert functions works. I really like it. It uses many optional variables, which means you don't have to use all of them. For example, in the method for adding time I have one show alert function, where I use a ternary operator to set the correct color and text. I really love how Swift allows such flexible solutions. Of course, I know there are still many functions and shortcuts, but I haven't learned yet. I also updated the steppers color, now they look more consistent. For better visibility, I made the selected time type brighter, while the unselected type is faded. The button and toggle colors also change based on the selected type. At first, I thought about changing the colors of the minutes and hours labels too, but it looked too colorful and overloaded, so I decided not to do it. Here I faced a first problem. I couldn't set the color using a hex code in the usual way. The code compiled fine, but in the app there were no changes. And only after I created color constants and used them instead, it finally worked. I also updated the colors on all screens. While working on the stats screen, I ran into a new problem. I wanted to add one background for the entire stats area to make it look better. But for more than an hour I couldn't fix the corner radius. I checked all my methods, view controller connections, nothing helped. And I finally realized that there was an old background under the new one. That old background made it look rectangular. So I think the app looks much more better right now. Of course, I will still tweak the design a bit, but from now on I want to focus on the next improvements. Instead of simply showing data, I plan to add a text field where users can enter large numbers using the keyboard. And the biggest challenge is time to create a new screen to display added time with the activity names. So let's finish this video here, because new tasks seem quite difficult for me. And I only have 2 days left to post my first upgrade video. I'm sure there will be many obstacles, but that's why we are here, to overcome them. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I would be glad if you subscribed and drop a like. All the links to my other social media in the description below, and we'll see you on the next week.